everyone. Today I'm going to talk about scheduling your private automation hub repository syncs. This can be a really quick and easy solution to handle making sure you always have up-to-date content in your automation hub. It also can solve an issue that comes up for a lot of people that manually sync, where the token, which is used to authenticate with console.redhat.com, expires after 30 days of inactivity. So we can basically eliminate that issue and also eliminate the manual step to do the sync. So first off, I'm going to go into Automation Hub just to show what I'm talking about. For unfamiliar, there's different repositories that you can set up in your private automation hub that basically act as Galaxy servers. So your automation playbooks that run in controller, or if you're building execution environments within your AAP environment, this is where they'll actually be pulling content from. And commonly used ones are going to be your Red Hat Certified and Community. Specifically for Red Hat Certified is where that token comes into play. So if I click on the Red Hat Certified repository, this is the repository I'm hosting. So it's going to be acting as a Galaxy server for my particular environment. But you'll notice here there's a remote. So if I click on Red Hat Certified here, this remote is actually pointing at console.redhat.com. And if I were to click edit, you can see there's a token. So if I don't sync this within 30 days, this token will actually expire. And the next time I come into sync, I'll get a weird error and I'll wonder, what the heck's going on. But it's probably that your token's expired. So let's go back here. I wrote basically a super simple playbook to go ahead and do this for you. So use Ansible to automate Ansible. The way it works is it leverages the infra.ah configuration repository sync module, which is a certified collection provided by Red Hat. And I just loop over the repositories. So I put them in this vars section, and you can override with the list that you use. In mine, I'm using Red Hat Certified, Validated, and Community. If you're using other repositories, that's totally fine. Just set them up as needed and make sure you add them to this list here. So with this very simple playbook, one task, if I go over to controller, I set up a job template which points to that playbook here. I created a custom credential, so that's going to be important, and I'll show what that looks like. The Ansible Galaxy / Automation Hub credential type in controller doesn't actually inject the variables into your environment, so I had to create a custom credential which is very similar to that one, but allowed me to configure how the values are injected. And that allows controller to connect to Automation Hub and start the repository sync. So I'll go ahead and click launch here. And if I come over here, quickly just show, this is my custom credential type that I was talking about, where I actually inject the token and the host name, the token, and then username and password if you're using that as well. And I do a couple different nomenclatures, mostly to be backwards compatible with some stuff I'd done before. The Automation Hub configuration collection expects the second half of this environment injection. So let's go back here. We've got a successful, so I didn't wait for them to complete. So if we go over to Automation Hub, should be able to refresh here, and you can see, so validated, completed, and these two are running. The last piece here, to make sure that your token never expires, if we come back over to controller, I'm going to search for that job template, click on it here, and I go to schedules. You can see here I've got a schedule to run it once a week, Sunday in the middle of the night. So that way I never have to worry about it. My content's always up to date and my token won't expire. So I hope you enjoyed this. Happy if you guys are able to implement this in your environments and kind of save yourself some headache. See you next time.